In this video, we're going to see how we can create customized walls in ARCHICAD. Now, before we start, I want to show you procedure to reset ARCHICAD to the original installation status. So in this way, you can actually reset anything, and you probably want to do this if you find some issues or perhaps you play too much around with the interface. So I'm just going to show you here, and I'm going to create a brand new file. You see that welcome screen only appears the first time that you're going to start ARCHICAD. So this is showing that actually we are starting from the beginning again. So how we can do that, how we can reset everything, I'm going to show it in just a second. But just to remind you that if you go into the options, this is where you can customize many things. We're going to see also here how we can customize the materials and the wall structure using different layers of materials inside and create a composite. So here we saw that we can create basic wall and basic material, also composite and complex profile. We're going to see the difference. So before we get into that, just remember that in the options, if you go into project preferences, you can customize the project. And if you go in the work environment, you can play around with the overall work environment, which means that you can completely customize everything, including the keyboard shortcuts, as we saw also in the previous video, toolbars, menus. So you can mess a lot here. You can mess around. And if you think you did something too messy or you cause some problem, some issue to the software, you can reset everything. Now, sometimes you can just go here to options and work environment, apply profile, and you can go back to the basic profile. But other times you need to go deeper, you need to reset really everything, which means you need to delete some folders that are stored in your computer. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm just going to exit, and once you close the application, you can go in your main hard disk, so where you have installed the software, and you will find here the folder called user. Now this is in Italian right now, but I will try to do a translation, which is going to be okay because this is pretty common stuff. So when you go into user, you will find your name, your user, and you need to navigate into app data. Now app data, this is a hidden folder, so to visualize it, you need to go to visualize and show hidden elements or hidden folders right here. So once you do that, you can open it up, and you have two folders here that are important, local. So let's open this. Actually, I will open it in a new window so we can see where we need to go. So we need to go into this folder right here, and also this folder right here, which is called roaming. And also, if I go back again, if I look for Graphisoft folder right here, you would probably need to delete this as well. This is where everything will be stored, all your preferences. So you just need to delete this, press delete. Also delete here in the roaming, search for Graphisoft and delete. And also here in local, just search for Graphisoft and delete. So this is the first part. You need to delete those three folders. Second part, you need to go to run. So go to Windows, search for run. This is where you can execute a command or open up a particular folder or file. So just type here what you see here, REGEDIT, and press OK and say yes. And you're gonna go into the system register, something like that, and you need to go in the H key current user software. So this is like folders and subfolders. So open up this one here, go to software like that, find Graphisoft again, and right click and delete. And that's it. This is gonna reset everything. And so you can start all over with ARCHICAD. You will see that the next time you're gonna open up ARCHICAD, it's gonna start as you never opened that before. You can see here. So I'm just gonna browse and open up an existing file just to show you some walls that I have created already. So I'm gonna go into my ARCHICAD folder here and open up this project. So in this project, you will see many different walls, including the walls that we already created in the previous lesson. So when we trace the image right here, you can see that now I have layers here, and I have different types of walls. And also here, you can see that sometimes when we work with old buildings, ancient buildings, we don't have like regular width walls. We have like walls that are bigger or thicker in one point and like thinner in another. So they are not so precise. So you can find a lot of images. Just search for plan view ancient or plan view like castles. You will see that they will have like you see the really strange plan views, not regular at all. Let me just show you here like a castle. So there will be like, yeah, you can see here that they will be bigger in many places and smaller in other. And so you can just search for them. Just search for ancient house plan view or ancient temples or castles and so on. So you will find that usually they don't have regular walls. Essentially, they will have like pretty specific walls, and they will vary a lot. So this is what we can achieve here with some specific walls type. And also we can go instead to be even more precise and define the structure with the different layers and materials. You can see this right here. Now you can always change the override. So if you go in the graphic override combinations down here, remember that we created one in the previous video, so we can create one to simplify when we have like a project that is not going yet into details. But when we need to go into details, we can create another one or just use no overriding at all. And we're gonna see here the different layers with materials, and we can customize our own wall. So you can find here more detailed drawing examples also if you search in Google. Now I also want to show you you can import from 3ds Max. So in this case we just need a 3ds format. So whatever is 3ds format can be imported, and you can also import castles and walls from here. You can bring them into your project. This is an example right here. So this is TurboSquid, by the way, and if you're interested, you will find other video guides about TurboSquid. And this one here is a free bridge game 3D model, and you can see all the details here, the author and the polygons, so how many faces, how many vertices are inside, and also the formats. You can see we have FBX, OBJ, pretty popular, and then 3DS. Now, thanks to interoperability in ARCHICAD, we can use these models in 3ds. So you just need to sign in here and download the asset that you want to download. And it's this one right here. And we can do that using the file, interoperability, and 3DStudio. Now, in my particular case, I didn't have this option here after I made some changes in the interface. So I just, in a way, some way, I damaged the original software, and I didn't have this anymore. So I need to reset everything to have this back. So now I have it, and I can use now 3DStudio Max files. So you can use the conversion options if you want to specify some options before you actually import. Otherwise, just go here and import 3ds. And in my case, I have a folder called 3ds. And I also have this simple banded 3ds, which is kind of a banded column, just to show you here, just to make an example. So I'm going to do open. And we can see here the number of faces or polygons, and here the number of points, and we can set up the dimensions. Now you need to know what units you are using. Now I think that in this